Well, this is it. Small refinements, couple of things I'm not 100% happy with, but it will do the job. That's all bolted back on. I've done these, and that's how I've made the support there. I wanted to have these anyway for some reason. Science explanation? No, pretty much it's just a gut feeling. Because again, it's, to be fair, it's an excuse to have this to be, you know, nicely there. Plus again, I want to put some bolts there, so this is gonna be kind of like bolted too, because this is kind of floppy. It rests on it, obviously there's gonna be lower pressure here, but I want this to be stable. So a hole there, and you know, just 4 screws, but I want to put reeve nuts from the top. I don't want to just put no more screws in, because that's not right. Painted this thing black. I think it looks good. Should we take it down?
Yeah.
Yeah? Charging the compressor, I can put the ram down. We have to move John's car.
You haven't painted the spoiler legs?
Not yet.
No.
Because I've been there.
Oh, true, yeah. Okay, I'll let you off.
Sorry.
You know the news. I think the final parts you've been waiting for to do
Scott?
other people's cars is
Oh, nice. So these parts are finally arrived. We have everything now. No.
I think so.
No. The 175-inch pipes. From
yes, for the screamer. Wow, the wastegate pipe.
But that could be done at the end. So
you can do some stuff.
So Monday we can resume actually doing something more than fucking about. But hey, if you don't fuck about, you're never gonna find out.
Yeah, exactly.
And we do want to find out. So alright, let's put it down.
Good start. You can go that way a tiny bit if you want. Yeah. Yeah. Right, this is where it's getting closer. But it's okay. I'm 99.9% sure you're off. Keep going. Yeah, fine. Holy shit, that looks crazy. Well, that was easier than we thought. Drama free. And boot. Bloody.
That's why we made this.
Yeah.
That's the purpose.
Yeah, there's nothing to do with saving weight. It's purely for boot mounting.
There she goes, my highly impractical daily. We see that is closing the gap there. That's turn on the front. Yeah. This needs fixing because they're a bit inside and the bolts going through. But cut the bumper just quickly. It's not too bad.
From low down.
I boshed it very quickly, but it's okay. I guess. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's taking form. I should have cut this on the edge of that, like straight here. This is what you get for Russian. May have to go home today. So yeah, back on Jones car now. We got almost all of the bits, last bits for the oil cooler arrived today. Anyways, I was gonna to get a thing from behind. Yeah, it looks good. I need to put the number plates on, because obviously again this were the spy bumpers, where the rear bumper and the doors, they're a bit scratched, but nothing major, nothing I really care about too much. This needs bolt on. I need to trim that because I'm gonna get more air into it, and that's it really. And I was gonna take it home, like, yeah, sure, why not? And then it's like, yeah, because it's nice weather, but what happens when you put, where do you want to put the windows up? It's fucking windows, right? Oh, shit. we have no windows yet. I did order them, and again, as usual, you know, you order them, you're thinking it's out in stock. In stock means that they can take your order, and then 3 to 4 weeks they're gonna send it to you. Sometimes I'm feeling guilty or kind of like not right when people saying, oh, I have to wait for you bits to arrive. It's like, really my parts you have to wait because they're custom made, you have to wait for them. It's like most of these companies, when you're talking motorsport, it's like 3, 4, 5 weeks waiting time, and then after 6 weeks you remember them. And I said, there's one thing after this video, there's gonna be another upload. Do you remember Paul, the white MR2 that we've done? He came back after. Let me push you here because I'm tired. My hands are tired. Everything is tired in my body. Scott, Jesus, Paul, white MR2. We just give it to the customer. Finished it. Very nice car. About a couple of weeks ago. And what happened, he had some fair play, clever guy, because he was like, my turbo is pulling off. He's like, I'm losing pressure. The hotter it gets, the less boost I have. And he says, I'll check the charge cooler and it seems very hot. Could that be related? He's like, yeah, the charge cooler shouldn't go that hot really. So he came over and actually you see on the video. What happened, because that is a very good explanation and show you how the charge cooler works, the bad and the good about them, and how actually well it works if you get it right. Which you just do it instruction, you just do what you have to do, and that's it. However, there is one thing, I don't have one here, but for some reason those bastard pumps, you have to check it. I've just noticed the polarity is the other way around on both those. Well, that one doesn't work, so I couldn't check it, but the new one we put it on, the polarity is reversed. So the positive is actually the negative. Otherwise, these pumps spin the other way around. I don't know if it's just a batch or all of them. I truly don't know. But it's something worth checking if you have one fitted, or if you fit in one. I'm gonna show you later, or maybe next week, because I can't be bothered now. But yeah, it turns out it spins the other way around, so that wasn't really good. It still worked a little, but obviously not as it should be. But yeah, now it works. So yeah, after this video, go check it out, that one, because it's actually good information. So yeah, I can't, you know, when I say it's like I don't really care the way the car looks like, but this sort of look, of course it's not a show car because it's all dirty and scratched and a few dents and all the stuff, but it's a very healthy car, obviously not aesthetically, but you know, everything just makes sense now. That I just like the look of it now, I really do. So you can't lower this too much. I mean, if this was full race car, yeah, you're gonna have it this lower, and you get the side skis, you're gonna get lower. On a proper race car, this is about 3 inches point something, just below 3 inches front and just above 3 inches back, because you want some rock, because that way the whole flat floor actually generates downforce or sucking force from underneath. But you want the air, you want to prevent the air to going down. So in the front, I want to do sort of like a air. How would you call it? You see, this is not my field. So this is the front of the car, right? This is the flat floor, and you do sort of these things like deviations for the air to go out and suck it out. Not too much, because you still need some flow to go into the diffuser, but at least the fronts, and then maybe seal the backs here. I need to study this more, because once you have the base like this, it's there's a lot you can do, a lot of trickery, small improvements that actually make big difference. But I need to study this stuff more, because it's easy to screw it up in terms of, yeah, you're doing a lot of effort, you're doing a lot of work, and actually it doesn't do anything. So I don't want to do that bullshit. I want to do stuff that actually works. That being said, I think at this point, out of laziness a little, I want to stop working and just use it. I think I would like to test the car now, and then do all the improvements I want to do later. I mean, I should do them now, but because I know they work, but just to see if I can feel the difference. Obviously, ideally would be wind tunnel, you know, scale, so you can measure how much downforce you're making, and, you know, see with the strings where the egg goes, and, you know, vortices and all that stuff. But, you know, I mean, there is a lot of stuff to be done. I mean, this, the wheel, the inner arch should be covered, get the extraction from there, you know, manage the air that goes inside the chassis anyway, and do it proper, and all that stuff. Yeah, there's a lot to be done, even basic stuff. But I sincerely just run out of time. Like, that needs to be sealed between this and this, nice and here, and some, you know, ducts for the brakes. I have an idea for the ducts for the brakes on the back under there, and obviously brakes are small. It's a lot of money. I'm not gonna spend money on the big brakes kit, because we're working on something that eventually we're gonna put on. That's gonna sort out the problem of the wheel bearings, because the MR2 doesn't have really rigid wheel bearings. They flex quite a lot, especially with those tires, especially when I'm gonna put the other engine in, because this Pioneer thing only makes about 270 brakes ish. But the other bastard, that's different. That's built gearbox. Well, built gearbox is only built with the diff, because these gearboxes with the petrol engines, they don't brake. They brake with the diesel engines, with the 1.9 TDIs, because it's torque on low RPMs. But on these engines, nah, they're more than good. And so it's built just with the diff, Torsen diff, and that's it. There's nothing else to be done to it. Until it breaks, just leave it. If it works, just leave it, leave it working. But the engine, that's gonna make, yeah, easily 600 brakes, easily. So I say 500 full abuse. Depending on track, I want to have a few different maps, like 1, 2, 3. You know, 450, 550, 650, maybe something else. I don't know. It's difficult to predict. We're gonna put it on a dyno. We see what happens. Of course, we're gonna use one map for the normal fuel, normal pump fuel, and then the other two maps, they're gonna be, you know, for the race fuel. One just race fuel, so increased abuse, and the other one is gonna be just send it, like all we have, like to the limit of detonation, everything still on the race fuel. Hence, I'm doing that. I'm fitting that fuel flex sensor. That's gonna sense the fuel, what the mixture is, and then I choose the map accordingly. But again, you still select the maximum output of the map. So that's one thing, and then yeah, smaller finishes. But that, with that power, yeah, those bearings or those big tires, they're gonna flex quite a lot. So I really have to be careful not to lift suddenly in the corner if you accelerate. You know, be very smooth. You know, be careful, because it's gonna change toe, I'm pretty sure. If you like on the maximum load and remove the load, it's gonna change suddenly, and that, you know. Anyways, it's all talking, all bullshit. We have to test it and then see how it goes. Simple. thing is mental. I'm just going home and look at it. I can't wait to see this going tomorrow. Honestly. Mental thing. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna make some